corresponding.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose we have got x naught and corresponding to x naught we have f of x. This is one part. Then you have x1 f of x1. Then you have x2 f of x2. This is the data given to you, which is related to the experiment. Maybe it is current flowing through the circuit at any time t. So you will be given at time t equal to 0, what is the current flow? Then at time equal to 30 seconds, what is the current? 60 seconds, what is the current? Like this, the data will be given. So can you do the integration directly of this function? The way we did integration of f of x. Can we do it now? You don't have the limits, lower limit, upper limit, and rather you don't have continuous data. Integration is possible for continuous data, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So initially, just get written the Fourier series. Your curve was like this, something like this. Y is equal to f of x, and you have to find. Suppose you have to find a naught. What is the formula for a naught? What is the formula for a naught? Please tell. In the Fourier series expansion, what was the formula for a naught? Yes.
1 upon L integration
1 upon n integration c to c plus 2l f of x
plus 2
dx.
x dx.
This was the formula for a1. Okay. What was c? The starting point, and c plus 2l was the end point. And your function was given to be f of x. So it was continuous curve. That's why you could find the integration easily. But now your curve will not be given as f of x directly. You will be given the points x0, x1, x2, or last is xn minus 1. And corresponding to that will be given what is f of x1, what is f of x0, what is f of x2, and so on. समझ में आ रहा है? Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we will be given like this the points. So those points we have to take as equally distributed. Means each interval part which is there, we will say that it is having same length. Now maybe one of them is becoming small. Total length will be divided in n equal parts. What's the total length? C plus 2l minus c. That is 2. Divided m equal parts. M equal parts. So what will be the width of each part? Tell me. What will be the width of each part? कितना total length कितना है? C to C plus 2l. मतलब upper limit minus lower limit. That is C plus 2l minus C will give you the total length of the function where it is defined. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is nothing but 2l. Which is nothing but 2l. Upper limit minus lower limit. That entire length I am dividing in m equal parts. That I am dividing in m equal parts. तो हर एक पार्ट का वेट क्या होगा? Tell me.
12 by m.
12.
Is this is the breadth of width? Correct, na?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the height of this or length of it? This image, na? Y coordinate इसका length हो जाएगा.
FC.
Yes.
F of x. So f of xi. F of xi will be your because the function is m. Because the function is m, then f of xi is length of. Just see what I'm doing now. Length of what? Length of what? Each rectangle.
Yes, ma'am.
Length of each rectangle is nothing but f of x. X not f of x. ये हो जाएगा. So अभी हमें क्या करना है? What is the area covered under this curve? What is the meaning of integration? Integration means this 1 by m outside. What is the meaning of this integration? Area covered under the curve. करेक्ट समझ में ये पता है आपको व्हाट द मीनिंग ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन when we do this c to c plus 2 x dx मतलब we are trying to find what is the area covered by the function f of x from this range to this. Is this okay?
Yes.
So who will tell me now what is this area covered under this function f of x? क्योंकि हमें continuous curve नहीं दिया है लेकिन ये points दिए थे और उसकी image दे दी है तो we know this rectangles. So whatever is the area of this rectangles approximately that will be the area covered under the curve.
Yeah, ma'am.
Everyone is understanding this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. So what is the formula of area of a rectangle? Area of the rectangle is what is area of rectangle? Length into
Length
breadth
into
of
breadth.
each of length into breadth. Everyone, correct na?
Yes, ma'am.
So length into breadth का
Yes.
हम लोग करें is 2l by m. And what is the length? Each corresponding f of x है. Correct na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be your answer? It will be 2l by f of x naught plus 2l by m f of x1 plus dot 2l by m f of x m minus 1. Rather, yeah, xm minus 1. I'm stopping here. Can anybody tell me why I'm not taking the last one? जो पहले ये जो rectangle है कौन है तुमको ने 3 2 3 4 6 7 9 रेक्टेंगल्स कितने हैं 9 और एक्चुअली डिविजन्स कितने के पॉइंट्स कितने किए थे तुमको ने 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 10 are you getting it point to n minus 1
Yeah, ma'am.
because I am finding the area of
Yes, ma'am.
I'm finding the area of rectangle. तो rectangle कितने होंगे? अगर आपके total points x naught से m तक जाए, तो कितने points हैं? plus 1 points हैं और rectangles कितने हैं? m. तो area will be of those many rectangles होंगे ना? So I will stop at the previous one. f of x m minus 1. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And therefore, your A naught formula will now become everywhere you can see 2l by m is common. So 1 by l into 2l by m will be outside. Inside we keep on f of x dot plus f of x1 plus dot f of xm minus 1. And therefore, this ln gets cancelled. The formula of A naught becomes summation of f of xi. I going from either 0 to n minus 1 या फिर मैं लिख सकती हूँ 1 से n. पहला वाला छोड़ या लास्ट वाला छोड़. This you can tell me why I'm doing it. Either I can read the first one or the last one. ये कौन से टाइप का फंक्शन है? पीरियोडिक फंक्शन है. What type of function is this? This is periodic function, ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it repeats itself. So it repeats itself. C or C plus n के लिए वो फिर से उसी पोजीशन पे आएगा and then we start again the periodic cycle. बराबर? तो either you can remove first point or last point because that one of them you get those many rectangles. Is it okay? Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So A naught is equal to 2 by summation and from 0 to n minus 1 f of x. तो जो इंटीग्रेशन था वो समेशन में कन्वर्ट हो गया. So now it's going to become more easier. You don't have to do the integration. You have to use calculator and find these values, which will be summation of f of x. Again, what is f of x? F of x is y. So this is also written as 2 by n and from 0 to n minus 1 summation of y. What is y? F of x. F of x. Is this okay? Is this clear? Everyone?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Now, this is the formula for A naught. Who will tell me what will be the formula for A n? A naught में क्या था function? F of x था. Now A naught A n में क्या होता है? अपना n integration 0 to c to c plus 2 m f of x cos of n by x by n. This is your formula for A, isn't it? Yes, sir. Yeah. यहाँ पे फंक्शन क्या था? Just f of x था. So y was f of x, f of x naught, f of x1, f of x2, dot dot dot. Now the function is f of x into cos. Your function is f of x into cos. तो ये इमेजेस क्या होंगे? x naught की इमेज क्या होगी? f of x naught cos n by x naught by n. करेक्ट ना? मतलब 1. Then f of x1 cos of pi x1 by n. समझ में आ रहा है क्या?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
I'll repeat. Just see. When I do the diagram for a naught, ये इंटीग्रेशन फाइंड करने के लिए तो मेरा फंक्शन इसके अंदर का एरिया मुझे देखना था f
Ma'am,
of
your
x.
voice is cutting.
Okay. Let me repeat it once. Now can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. When I was trying to derive the formula for a naught, the function under which area had to be calculated was f of x. So ये y क्या f of x. So it was f of x naught,
Yeah.
it was f of x1, it was f of x, then so on. Now the function under which I have to find the area is f of x into cos n by x by n.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So ये जो y is f of x, y is equal to f of x into
Ma'am?
cos of.
Ma'am, can you repeat the last part? Means after that cos 1, because voice again cut.
Okay, fine. See here. What we are doing, we found the formula for a naught. We found the formula for a naught. What did we do? We tried to draw the curve discrete wise, not continuous wise, with the help of rectangles. That time, the curve under which I was finding the area was f of x. So this images which I took for x naught, it was f of x naught, then f of x1, f of x2, and so on. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, the integration which I want to calculate in terms of summation is of the function f of x into cos of n by x by n. तो ये जो आपका y function है, it will become y is equal to f of x into cos of n by x by n.
Yeah. Okay.
And therefore your length will become f of xi cos of pi xi by n. Are you getting it?
Length will be?
Length which was f of x naught now will become f of x naught into cos of n by x naught by n.
Okay, ma'am.
Because this is your function now. F of x1 plus r, that will become f of x1 cos of n by x1 by n for an. For a1,
Okay, ma'am.
n will
Okay.
be 1. Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you. Okay, and therefore your formula for an in terms of summation will become an is equal to obviously 1 by n will be there. Will the net change? Will the breadth of it change?
No.
No, because same interval, same length we are dividing in n equal parts, and that's why it will become 2l by n into summation f of xi into cos of n by xi by n. I went from 0 to n minus 1. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Everyone? And then again, this gets cancelled. So an is equal to 2 by n summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi into cos of n by xi. Okay? What will be Bn? So now tell me what will be the formula for Bn.
Ma'am, in place of cos there will be sin.
Correct. So it will be 2 by summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi into sin of n by xi. And pick your formula for Bn. Is this okay? So how we are converting, how we are finding the Fourier series? Fourier series will be same. F of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation and from 1 to infinity a n cos n by x by n plus b n sin n by x by n. वहाँ पे क्या फाइंड करना होता है हमें? a naught, a n and b n. Now since that function is not continuous, I cannot use integration. What I am going to use is this formula of summation. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do we get those formulas? With the help of area of the rectangle. Since we are dividing the entire interval in m equal parts, width of each interval sub-interval will be 2l by m, and length of each rectangle will be the value of the function f of x for a naught, f of x into cos for a and f of x into sin for b, and on that basis we get this formula. So you please write down whatever I have told you just now. Quickly I'll dictate your, please write down, and then we'll see one example. Okay, so you write it like this. Given discrete data in the interval c to c plus 2l, in the interval c to c plus 2l, for a periodic function
Please repeat, ma'am.
I'll repeat it. Discrete data na, for given discrete data na.
Yes.
Anybody please have written, or should I start once again? For given discrete in closed interval c to c plus 2l, for a periodic function the process of obtaining Fourier series, for this discrete data is called harmonic analysis. The process of finding Fourier series for this discrete data is called harmonic analysis. Okay. So you please write down now what exactly we are going to do. Okay.
Yes.
Let the interval c to c plus 2l, be divided in let the interval c to c plus 2l be divided in m equal parts, giving m plus 1 points. Say x naught, comma x1 dot up till xm, x0 x1 up till xm, with corresponding images as f of x0, comma f of x1 dot f of xm. Being periodic function, f of x0 will be equal to f of xm. F of x0 will be equal to f of xm. With period 2l, these m parts are of equal length equal to 2l by m. Please draw this diagram. Equal to each subpart is of width 2l by m. Draw this diagram quickly.
What do we need to write, ma'am?
Just now I told you since f of x is periodic function, the period 2l, which is divided in m equal parts, 2l is divided in m equal parts,
Yeah.
with each subpart of width, with each subpart of width
2L by M.
2l by m. Draw this line.
Okay.
This diagram will draw. Let's try to draw it quickly so that at least one example will be had. With each one of it with width 2l by m. Now, have you drawn it, please? Reply. Have you drawn the diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, what you have, after drawing the diagram, you name it also. Okay? First one is x0, second is x1, x2 up till xm, and upper those points rectangles f of x0, f of x1, f of x2, and so on. Last one is f of xm. For given discrete data, the area under the curve, the area under the curve will be given in summation, of area of the rectangles. For discrete data, area under the curve will be given in summation. Area under the curve will be given in summation of area of the rectangles. Area of the rectangles. For Fourier series, f of x is equal to, a naught plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos of n bar x by n plus bn sin n by x by n. For Fourier series expansion, f of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n by x by n plus bn sin n by x by n. A naught is equal to 1 by L. A naught is equal to 1 by L. A naught is equal to 1 by L. Integration 1 by N integration c to c plus 2L. C to c plus 2L f of x dx. F of x dx. From above figure, this is equal to a naught is equal to 1 by L. From above figure, a naught is equal to 1 by L area covered by sum of area covered by all rectangles. Is this okay? By above diagram, a naught is equal to 1 by n sum of area covered by all rectangles. Okay? Where breadth of each rectangle is equal to 2L by n, and length of corresponding rectangle is f of x. Corresponding ith rectangle is f of x. Length of corresponding ith rectangle is f of xi, which is equal to y, which is equal to y. Length of corresponding ith rectangle is f of xi, which is y. Therefore, a naught is equal to, a naught is equal to 1 by L into bracket, 1 by L into bracket, 2L by M, 2L by M f of x naught plus 2L by M f of x1 plus dot 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 2L by M f of xn minus 1. F of xn minus 1. And there are n rectangles. Write the return microscope here. Since there are n rectangles, a naught is equal to 1 by L 2 into bracket 2L by M f of x naught plus 2L by M f of x1 plus dot 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 2L by M f of xn minus 1. That is equal to 1 by n into 2L by M, 1 by n into 2L by M, summation of f of xi, summation of f of x naught, f of x1 up to f of xn minus 1, f of xn minus 1. And therefore, a naught is equal to 2 by m, a naught is equal to 2 by m summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi. A naught is equal to 2 by m summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi, which is also 2 by m summation I from 0 to n minus 1 y. 0 to n minus 1 y. Okay. Using the same method, an is equal to 2 by n summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi into cos of n by xi. Using the same method for function for an, we get for an is equal to 2 by n summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi cos of n by xi by n. And bn is equal to 2 by n summation I from 0 to n minus 1 f of xi sin of n by xi. Is this okay? Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Now you write down the remarks because that will be asked in the MCQ exam. AI, comma BI are called ith harmonics. Ith harmonics.
Ma'am, please repeat.
AI, comma BI is called as the ith harmonic. And amplitude of ith harmonic is given by square root of AI square plus BI square. AI, comma BI are called as the ith harmonic, and amplitude of the ith harmonic is given as square root of AI square plus BI square. AI square plus BI square. Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So that is about harmonic analysis, the theory part. Now actually we'll see how do we use it in the example. So we'll do one example today and maybe on Monday then we'll do more examples. So what we should know, given discrete data, the Fourier series will be this only, not by 2 plus summation and 1. But how do we find A naught? A naught is the formula 2 by m summation 1. What is an? An is 2 by m summation of this. And what is bn? Summation of this. Is it okay? So in that, what is n? Total period is 2n, half of it is n. What is n? number of the equal parts. Okay, so you will be given m plus 1 points and you have to take n parts. So I'll tell you in the example how it is x0, x1 के बीच का एक part. So number of rectangles which are there. So we are not going to do every time rectangles, we are going to take the points which are given. So each subdivision will be one part and how many parts that we are going to see. Generally, just see this is 2 by n. So we take m to be, the questions also that will be given to you will be having this m to be given so that the calculation becomes simple. Nothing more than that. Is it okay? So let's go for, and again, many times they are multiples of 4 because we are writing the answer in terms of sin and cos, and the terms of the values of cos and sin, they repeat in all the 4 quadrants. Whatever are the values of 0 to sin theta and 0 to pi by 2, same are the values. So either it will be 6 or there will be 12, 24 and on, because there will be multiples of 4 as there are 4 quadrants for sin and cos which are in themselves. Okay, so let's take one example and see how do we actually use the discrete data to get the Fourier series expansion for that tabulated data. Take down the question. Obtain the Fourier series up to first harmonic. Obtain the Fourier series up to first harmonic. Obtain the Fourier series up to first harmonic for the tabulated data, given below. For the tabulated data given below. For the tabulated data given below. Also find the amplitude of first harmonic. Also find the amplitude of first harmonic. Amplitude of first harmonic. Okay, so what is the data given? X is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Y, which is f of x, whose Fourier series you want to find. Y is equal to f of x, whose Fourier series you want to find is 9, 18, 24. 9, 18, 24, 28, 26, 30, and 9. Okay. So this is the data which is given to you, x and f of x. And how it is given? It is given in discrete form. Is this okay? And you want to write down the Fourier series expansion for this. So these are your x's. x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x1, x6. Total how many points is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 points. How many points I said? N plus 1. So what will be a number of parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 parts. Is this okay? Is this
Yes,
clear to
sir.
everyone? Yeah. So there are 6 parts which are of equal length. How they are equal length? Just see. If you look at like this, it is this difference between 0 and 1 is 1. Difference between 2 and 1 is 1. 3 and 2 is 1. Okay? Or we can try to convert this in terms of angle also. So what will be that angle? You have to see here. So when I put this L, so find the value of L. This L. What is L? How do you find L? Period of this function. What is the period of this function? Upper limit minus lower limit. So what's the upper limit? 6 minus 0. This is your upper limit. This is your lower limit. So 6 minus 0, that is 6. So what is generally the period? So n is equal to 6. C to C plus 12 होता है ना? C and C plus 2n. Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this is C and C plus 2n. So what will be that period? Which is 2n. 2n will be upper limit minus lower limit, which is 6. So if 2n is 6, what will be n? N will be 3. N will be 3. So what will your Fourier series becoming now? Always in harmonic analysis, simplify the Fourier series first. So what it will be? A0 by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by n. What is n? So it is n pi x by 3. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear everyone? Please
Yes.
stay. Please stay.
Yes.
Home.
Yes. Yeah.
And what we figure when how should I be a sign of m pi x by here. Okay. Why I'm writing this? Because what is asked the question, find up to first. So I have to find a1. I have to find a1 and I have to find a2. So I have to write down the formulas for a0, a1 and b1 and accordingly I have to draw the table. So you just listen now how I am going to select which columns I have to get in this table. What is the formula for a0? 2 by m summation f of xi I going from 0 to m minus 1. 2 by m summation yi I going from 0 to m minus 1. What is m minus 1? Or rather, m points if I consider. How many total points? There's 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which is the one which is repeated? First and last is image. First and last the image is same. So any one you have to take. So the last one. Take the first one. So what are the points from 0 to 5? Is this okay? Is this clear? Everyone. Up till this. Please reply.
Yes, ma'am.
If you take why taken the last point, it is same as the first one. So there will be redundancy. Na? If I take 2 points again, 2 same points again, images, then it will be redundancy. Why I am taking? I am taking the solution. So first and last, both of them are same, and the rectangles are same. I mean that's very rectangles. So we cannot take the last one again. We are taking area of a rectangle again, which will give me wrong answer. So I am removing. And that's why since I'm starting with 0, I'll go up to 5. If I start with 1, I can go up to 6. So 0 lena nahi hai, 6 करना. But generally keep a practice of taking from 0 and don't take the last one which is repeated again. Okay?
Yes.
So after this, do you have to make any different column for that? Do we have to see if I want to find the value of a, what's the value of a naught? It is 2 by m summation of y. What is m? We wrote m is number of equal parts. Which parts? Equal parts. How many equal parts are there?
6.
6. So it is 2 by 6 into summation of y. So what I y is this is y of y naught. This is y. So I'm stopping at 5. So I will just add this. So it will be 9 plus 18 plus 24 plus 28 plus 26 plus 30. That means it is this sum. I'm rubbing off this sum. This one I'm rubbing off and I'm writing down this.
मैम वो 5 कैसे लिया वो नहीं समझा.
I mean, what I said, how many parts are there? Those many rectangles will be there. Na? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 यहाँ के लिए 6 parts थे. So I'm going to take those many rectangles. If I try to take it in terms of I, यहाँ पे सब points हैं. हम लोगों को 6 ही चाहिए ना rectangle. So either you start with 0 and stop at 5, or you start at 1 and stop at 6. So ये equal parts होते हैं. Because first and last,
मैम
they
आपका
have the
वॉइस
same.
स्टेबल नहीं है.
See, first and last term, x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 6. Okay, what is the value of f of x? They are same.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I take it both of them, then I'm taking the redundant data images. वो वहीं पे आया है फिर से, and then I'm still taking it twice. So obviously my answer will be wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
So either I have to take the first one or the last one. So I'm taking a practice of taking the first 0th one. So I will remove 6th one and I'll stop at 5.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, fine. So now that's what I've written. So for finding a naught, I take the summation of y, which is this one. I is equal to 0 to 5. Do the summation, what it will become? How much it is?
135.
Is it 135? Check once again, please. 10, 26 and 9. Yeah. 35, 5 and 3 carry. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 13 is or 12. Just check once again, please. Answer is 125. Yes, addition, basic addition. Okay, actually, this is 20. I have made a mistake, huh? That is 20, not 30. Okay? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you got the summation of y to be 125. So what is the value? It's not 30, it's 20. It is not constant. So what is the value? This is 1 by 3 into 125. What is the answer of this?
Ma'am, it's 135.
Yeah, I've changed this fifth point. The image is 20 and not 30. I have given my mistake that 30. It is 20.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Ashar? It's 20. So it will be 125.
41.66.
How much?
41.66.
41.66. So that's the value of A1. Okay, now let's see how do we find A1. So how first of all that I have to write down the formula. So what's the formula for A? Let me write it once again. General A is 2 by n summation I from 0 to 5. And now what is f of x. So f of x are into cos of n pi x by a. But what is f3? See here. A is the coefficient है cos n by x by 3. So यहाँ पे n by x by 3 है. Okay, but I want to find a1. So put in place of n1. So this will be 2 by x summation 0 to 5 f of x I cos of 5 x I by 4. Is this okay? Cos of I x I by 3. Clear? How did we get
Yes,
the
ma'am.
formula of a1? In place of n, you have to put 1, and this was the general formula for f of x. For a, f of x is cos n by x by a, but l is 3. So a1 will be put in place of f1. Now, what is theta? What is the angle theta? Pi x I by 3. Why I told you this to write? Because if you want to see the equal parts, what is the angle difference between them? That also we can see if I write that pi x by 3 here. So what is x I? X I is 0 here. Pi into 0 is 0. Then when I put x is equal to 1, it is pi by 3. Then what is x is equal to 2? It is 2 pi by 3. Then 3 pi by 3. 4 pi by 3. And 5 pi by 3. Can you see that they are equal length? It was 2l by n in general. यहाँ पे वो क्या है? 2l by n turns out to be 2l is 6 divided by n is number of 6 is 1. What is the width of each of that interval? Pi by 3.
Pi by 3.
Yeah, they are of equal length. Is it okay? So that's what I'm going to show you, and that comes from here. This is your angle theta. Now tell me, if I want to calculate A1, I have to take summation of which values? F of x cos x cos of pi x I by 3. So first of all, I should have the column of cos pi x I by 3, and then column f of x into cos of pi x. Is this clear? Is this clear? How did we select the table which we are going to select the column which we are going to draw?
Yes, ma'am.
In A1, I want f of x I into cos pi x I by 3. But for the first example, let me write down cos pi x I by 3 separately, then multiply x into it, and then when I do the summation of this, that will give me A. Is it okay? How do we?
Yes.
Very good. So what is cos of x? Cos and 3. They are fixed. But what is x? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those values of x are put, and I'll get the value of cos of x. Is it okay? So when I put x is equal to 0, cos 0 is 1. When I put x is equal to 1, it is cos pi by 3. What's the value of cos pi by 3? It is half. Cos pi by 3 means cos 60, no? So that is half. Then put again x is equal to 2. So it is cos 2 pi by 3. That is minus half. Then put x is equal to pi. Cos or 3, x is equal to 3, 3 gets cancelled, cos 5 is minus. Then put x is equal to 3. So what is cos 2 by 3? Again minus half. And cos 5 by 3 is half. If you don't know these values, you can also use a calculator. Keep the mode of your calculator in radians and find what is cos of 0, cos of pi by 3, cos of 2 pi by 3, cos of pi, 4 pi by 3, and 5 pi by 3. You will get these values. All single figures. That is what I am using. In first quadrant, cos is positive, second and third it is negative, fourth it is positive. So 5 pi by 3 is in fourth quadrant, it is positive. This is in second, this is on x-axis, negative x-axis, this is in third. So they are negative. Values are same, only they are either plus or minus. Is it okay? Everyone? Hello? Are these values clear to everyone? Have you got it? Cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. Then cos 60 is half. Cos 120 is in second quadrant or multiple of 60, so minus half. Cos pi is minus 1. Cos 4 pi by 3 is in third quadrant multiple of 60, where third quadrant cos is negative, so minus. And in fourth quadrant cos is positive, so again plus. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And now what will be f of xi into cos of this? Here, this is your f of xi column, this is your cos column. So multiply it. So 9 into 1 is 9, 18 into half is 9, 24 into minus 1 is minus 10. 28 into minus 1 is minus 28, 26 into minus half is minus 13, and 20 into half is 10. So that will give you summation. So what is the addition of this? That will tell. Add that column and you will get it to be 28 cancels, so minus 25. Just see. 18 plus 10 is 28, it will cancel with this, minus 2, minus 13 is minus 25. Is it okay? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be the value of A1? 2 by n. F1 number of distinct parts, number of parts 6 into minus 25. So that is minus 25 by 3. And what's the value of A1 then? It is minus 8.3. 24 into 100. So 33. Correct? Na? A1 is minus 8.33. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, because this is very important. One example, if there is theory exam, final theory exam, then one
Yes,
theoretical question will come, and in MCQ you will be asked it's A1, B1, and this columns will be given. So I'll show you that in the next class for MCQ question. But right now, A1 is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now try to tell me what will be the values for, what will be the columns that I draw for B1. B1 के लिए formula क्या?
Sin pi xi upon 3.
Correct. So it is B1 will be directly directly 2 by n, it will be summation I from 0 to 5 f of xi sin of B1 is equal to 2 by n summation I from 0 to 5 f of xi sin of 5 xi by 3. Correct ना? तो मुझे कौन सा कॉलम चाहिए यहाँ पे sin of 5 xi by 3 and the next column will be y into or f of xi into sin of 5 xi by 3. These are the two columns that I require. These are the two columns that we will require to get the value of B1. So what is sin of 5 xi by 3? Put x is equal to 0. What is sin 0? It is 0. Then put x is equal to 1. So sine pi by 3 is root 3 by 5. Then sine 2 pi by 3. Again, second quadrant sine is positive, so it will remain positive. Sine pi is 0. Sine 4 pi by 3, third quadrant sine is negative, and fourth quadrant also sine is negative. Is this okay? These are the values of sine of pi xi by 3. Okay. Now let us find out f of xi into sine pi xi by 3 just by multiplying. This is your sine column and this is your f of xi column. This is your sine column, this is your f of xi column. 9 into 0 is 0. Then 18 into root 3 by 2 is 9 root 3. Then 24 into root 3 by 2 is 12 root 3. This is 0. Minus 13 root 3. Yes. And then minus 10 root 3. Do this summation that will give you P1. So summation of this. Do the addition of this. What is the addition? It will be 21 and 23. So plus 21 minus 23 is minus 2 root 3. So given will become 2 by n. 6 into this summation minus 2 root 3. Correct now? You got this is 1 and this is 3. Tell me the value of b1. It is minus something 1 point. Tell me what's the value of b1? Minus 2 root 3 by 3. Minus 2 root 3 by 3. What's the value?
.46.
3 point. It is root 3 by 3. Huh?
Minus 1.154.
Minus 1.156.
Minus 1.15.
1.5.
4147.
Okay. Minus 1.1547. That's your answer of P1. Correct. How you got 3? Please check. 1 by 3 into minus 2 by 2 root 3. So actually it is minus 2 by root 3, which will definitely turn out to be this much. Minus 1.1547. Is this method clear now? How to do harmonic analysis? And then what you substitute these values of A0, A1 and B1 in this, that will give you the Fourier series expansion for your for the given function of discrete data up to first magnitude. So final answer right now. F of x is equal to A0 by what was A0? A0 was 41 point something. So 41.66 divided by minus 8.33 cos of pi xi by 3. You please don't write right now. I'll share the notes to write down later on. अगर लिख रहे हो तो not problem. But if you can't see, I also will share the notes. So minus 8.50 cos pi xi by 3, and this is also minus 1.15747 sine of pi xi by 3. This question requires some space. Is this okay? Plus dot dot. But the question is asked only up to first harmonic, so we are doing up to this. Is it okay? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am.
Yeah. And then one question was asked, what is the amplitude? So root of a1 square plus b1 square. That will be our final answer of amplitude. Okay. Amplitude of first harmonic is square root of a1 square plus b1 square. a1 square plus b1 square. Okay. So we'll stop for today. Has everybody understood the question and the concept of harmonic analysis clearly? Because it's very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.